Morning. So, you work out in the mornings now?
Yeah, I decided to switch things up a bit. Last night was great, by the way.
You know, most people only say that if sex was involved.
I know, but just being around you was more than enough for me. And I'm ready to meet my son.
Oh. Well, you know, he's still in California with my cousin, but next time I come down, I'll bring him.
Just try to jet today. I mean, I can go book the flight right now.
No, you don't have to do that. I was just hoping that we could prepare him before, you know.
How much prep time does a baby need? He won't remember I wasn't there the first part of his life. I need to be there as much as possible from now on.
Listen, I was just hoping that me and you could reconnect.
Forgive, Simone. You don't have any pictures of him. You're trying to avoid me seeing them.
I told you it was a new phone. Look, I just want to rush things.
I understand that, but that's my son. And no matter what happens between us, I'm gonna be in my son's life. So I'm gonna go book a flight, and I'm gonna go see my son today.
Look, I just want some answers.
Google them and leave me alone.
Look, I just want to know what happened from someone who was actually there.
That was 5 years ago. Why now? Why didn't you try and find out when you were first released?
Because I don't want to deal with it then.
So now that you want to deal with it, I got to deal with it
Look,
too?
you don't have to. Just point me to the right direction.
Why?
Because I've always known that Kayla wasn't coming to visit me that night. She called and said she wasn't coming because of the storm. She was afraid to make the long drive alone. Then all of a sudden she's in a wreck? I never believed that in that accident that she died.
She didn't. She died of blunt force trauma to the head. My theory has always been she was killed and placed into the car.
Then why don't we prove that?
There's no we. I fought for years trying to prove this and almost lost everything. I had to convince myself that this was merely a freak incident.
No, I'm not doing that, all right? Now, I've always known that she was murdered. And I think I know exactly who did it.
You want to talk? Then take him to a field somewhere and beat the shit out of him. Do not bring him.
What's going on, Braden?
Nothing, babe. It's just business. I'll be back in a minute.
You know what? That's the problem right there. You know, I'm leaving.
Simone, wait a second. Simone, please.
Look, I need to be able to trust
You can.
Then tell me what's going on out there.
It's just business.
Okay, what's kind?
I don't want you involved.
Okay.
Simone, wait.
Nah, move, Braden.
Just let me explain.
Look, if it's not gonna be the truth, then I don't want to hear it.
Drew broke into the office last night.
Okay, well, did you call the police?
No.
Then you need to call the police and press charges. Otherwise, I'm leaving.
No, against my better judgment, I'm letting it slide. But if you ever try something like this again, I will fuck you up. Do you understand me?
No, you won't. Because if Simone sees any hint of the old Braden, she'll leave and you'll never see your son.
How do you know about my son? How does he know I have a son?
What?
I just found out about my son yesterday. I told no one. So how does he know?
Braden, stop!
Has he known this whole time?
Yes, he knew I was pregnant when I left.
Damn it, Simone!
This was a terrible plan, and although he's psychotic, he's smart.
Why?
Because he helped me leave town. He asked me to come back for a few days to flirt with you and distract you while he got his designs back. But clearly that failed, so my work here is done.
So all this shit last night, that was for nothing.
Yes. do you want me to say, Braden? That I love you? That I've always loved you? No. I left you. I wasn't kidnapped or put on witness protection. I left you because I don't trust you. You're a liar and a thief, and you're probably a murderer. So honestly, I don't want shit else to do with you.
Fine. But I will be in my son's life.
No, you won't.
Try to stop me.
I stopped you 2 years ago when I had an abortion. I don't want anything tying me to you. I hate you. So for the last time, sign the divorce papers so I can finally be free of you.
You're gonna pay for what you've done. You're now hired as my legal counsel.
I don't want your fucking job.
Tim, how were you alerted the building was broken into?
You tripped the siren alarm.
And that goes to the police. That means they have a record of it. Tim, I want you to file a report saying $50,000 was stolen from the safe last night.
This is some bullshit.
Well, this is leverage. If the police get wind of the evidence, you get disbarred, you go to jail. So do you accept my job offer? Good. So your first task is to help me destroy that bitch.